just showcasing beautiful balance and grace. Every single swing, doesn't matter the club in her hand, driver, iron, putter.
That's why ball speed can sometimes be deceptive.
A birdie putt for Andrea Lee on the 6th coming up right here. Just such a good roller of the ball and just using a little bit of body English to will that ball in. 2 birdies through the first 6 holes, 4 under par. Keep your wits about you.
On the short par 3, she's left herself a long par putt. Oh, and after birdieing the last, you never want to give it straight back on the next hole.
Yesterday to Gino Titakun on the 15th.
Andrea Lee for a birdie at 10. Did she have a game similar to Yamashita?
Very much so. Very straight, very accurate. I would say statistically, probably not as solid of a putter, especially as of late.
Sunday, isn't it?
It all depends on how Miyu Yamashita plays today.
This is for 3 in a row for Andrea Lee here at 11. Very smooth. So that gets Andu with Yamashita with that 4-shot advantage right now as we go to the 12th and Andrea Lee.
See if she can keep that string of birdies going. Gives herself a good opportunity there. This is playing as one of the easiest holes on the golf course today.
Parts, but you don't see that very often. This is Andrea Lee for a birdie now to get to 8 under par within 2 of the lead. Oh, it slips in. So Andrea Lee on a fantastic run. Look at all those birdies.
She's walking them in, too. That's the...
Here's Andrea Lee at the 13th, the par 5, trying to take advantage. Finished top 30 in each of the majors this season, including 5th at the Amundi Evian Championship, trying to go better here at Royal Porthcawl.
It came out really low from that lot.
It's Andrea Lee on this incredible run. Get this up and down. It's 5 birdies in a row.
Pretty straightforward. It's about using the bounce and having the correct contact. Oh, she hated the contact. Looked like she shut it down, didn't keep the blade open, and what a horrible mistake.
That's a kind of a bizarre shot right there.
Yeah.
Now on for dear life.
Andrea Lee does not want to drop a shot here.
No, level of difficulty just went way up compared to what she was. She can bump it into this hill, but then downhill from there. Wow, what a tremendous shot.
That was a great recovery. You just feel like so silly when you hit a shot like that first one, right?
I mean, it is. It's almost, this game humiliates you a million times over. But what an incredible state of mind to recover, put herself in good position. She'll likely tap that for par. Unfortunate not to be able to take advantage of another birdie, but she has a total now, assuming this goes in, at 16 putts in 13 holes. It's been an incredible day so far for Andrea Lee as she heads to now what will be the difficult.
Big challenge for some of these players out here. We'll see. Andrea Lee on the tee at the 14th.
As we mentioned, not one of the longer hitters, not probably having to worry too much about those bunkers. Oh, she got a lot of release on that. I'm surprised at how far that went.
At the 14th, Andrea Lee.
Out here in perfect position, got it almost to the edge of the high point in this fairway hole location on the right side today. Just got to land it just short of the front edge and let it trundle down towards the hole. I can't believe how soft that one landed.
Was soft.
That would have been exactly where she would have wanted to land that. And just an unlucky bounce there, or not.
Sauna down there as well. And
I did see that.
I saw some folks coming out of it. I was leaving the golf course later in the week. I couldn't quite figure out what
Well, it's pretty crisp weather to be on the beach, so I think that is probably a welcome warmth for a lot of people.
I've never seen one of those before. Andrea Lee for birdie at the 14th.
She has been really confident with this club in her bag today. Walking them in from that 15-foot range, as we've already seen. Bit of a slow putt here into the wind. At the end of the day, you'll take a 4 on the hardest hole on the golf course. Today, it's only given up 2.
And we'll go to the tee at the 15th with Andrea Lee.
'15th, 158 yards today. Wind back into the players, but mostly left to right. So with that left hole location, it becomes a little more difficult to access. If she can put a little draw on it and just hold it up against the wind, that would be the best shot shape in this situation. Just got up in the wind. That's the thing with the wind, it just exacerbates any mistake whatsoever. Get a little tough to see on that lie.
Andrea Lee out of the bunker at 15. Oh, she won't be able to see it, but it's perfection!
Wow!
How does that not go in?
She had no idea until she stepped out of the bunker how close that was. You know, the wind blowing back in her face certainly helps to be able to control the ball on the green, but maybe not on the flagstick. Shot from there.
Go to the tee at the 16th, and Sophie Walker has joined us now, watching Andrea Lee.
Just in time for the hardest hole on the golf course. Opting for 3-wood, which means she's going to be short left of the first bunker.
This one right.
Oh, that's short and well right.
It's kind of the second shot in a row. She's gotten way ahead of it. She did the same thing on the 15th tee. Almost, when you try and keep it down just a little bit and you slide way ahead of the ball, it tends to go to the right. We can see a lot of the golf.
This is where Andrea Lee finished up, her second at the 16th.
Should have hit driver off this tee. Is now laying up with an iron from 222 to the flag. Needs the height to get over that hump. This is playing a 3-shotter now for Lee.
I mean, it was one of the straightest drivers of the golf ball on tour. That's not the best leave either. Just, I mean, you just cannot score.
We're back on the 16th hole here. Andrea Lee battling away. This is her third.
And the thick stuff as well. Tough to control. Hole location all the way in the back today. Damage control at this point.
Take over that top spot. Andrea Lee now for par at the 16th.
Not playing a ton of break here. Just got to be firm with this.
Oh, just missing out. Best round in a major championship, 65, which has happened on a couple of occasions in Evian. Has a chance to better that today, but she falls to 5 under, needs a good finish.
Yeah, that 16th claims another victim, the field.
Andrea Lee on the tee at the 17th.
We've now got a crosswind from right to left, so a hybrid keeps you short of the bunkers at 267. You do not want to be in those cross bunkers. This wind is really gotten up, and like Karen says, it's an unusual wind from right to left for these players. 235 gets you to the top of the plateau, and will it skip on?
Looks to be fine. And for her, after a couple missed swings off of the tee, good to put one in.
7 under, Rio Takeda at 8 under, and then the next best was 4 under par. So as you can see that leaderboard right now, players have really played their way into contention, including Andrea Lee, who has this for a birdie at the 17th.
Relatively slow back up the hill, left to right.
And just disturbed by something.
Well, we've seen the wind starting to pick up throughout the day. It's not been as dramatic of a change from morning to afternoon as it was yesterday, but certainly relevant.
Andrea Lee finished tied for 3rd at the U.S. Women's Open last year. She was tied for the lead after 54 holes. Shot 75 on Sunday to finish 4 back of Yuka Saso. But she said she took a lot of positives from that week, learned a lot from the struggles on Sunday, and she will no doubt use
some of those lies in the long grass.
To the 18th, and Sophie Walker is watching Andrea Lee.
She has 225 yards to the pin. It's downwind right to left, but she's laying up with an iron. Needs to keep this one down the right half to up the pin.
That's an interesting play. She hit it to about, what, 6 feet yesterday for eagle, playing to stay short of that pot bunker.
Andrea Lee at the 18th, her 3rd.
I would not fancy this one. The lie is bare, 52 yards. She's looking at chipping it on 35 yards. Keep it down the left-hand side. Everything moves from left to right on this green.
She had a poor pitch on the 13th hole from just short of the green as well. Similar move, actually, shutting the face down there. At least this one has a birdie.
That's actually where Andrea Lee was earlier in her round. Here she is on 18 for birdie.
This one swings from right to left.
Whoa, swinging past the hole there, Sophie.
Yeah, she backed off that one, Tom, and then stepped into it. Look.
And here is that par putt now for Andrea Lee to get into the house at 7 under par.
I mean, this club has just been exceptional for her today. This would be for her 25th putt of the day.
Yeah, nicely done. Round of 67. And she's had some good